Alright, what is up guys? So we're here with both of the bikes, and before we get into today's video I just want to tell you a little bit about what happened with the S1K when we were riding in Cleveland. So we were riding around, it might have been, I don't know, 480 or something like that up there, and it was brand new blacktop, like brand spanking new, didn't even look, you know, a week old. And we're coming down the highway and it dropped down to the old stuff, and whenever it dropped down to the old stuff, it probably dropped down, I don't know, about this far from new to old, and she smoked the freaking drain plug, and it unspun from the pan and came out, and we lost it. Oil went everywhere and we were freaking out. Luckily another rider before me caught it. A road flew up on her next to her, told her, you know, shut the bike off, shut the bike off. I'm telling her in her headset, shut the bike off, and telling her what's going on. And she gets pulled over, and we had about, I think it was a total of 18 seconds from the time it came out till the time she actually shut the bike off is about 18 seconds. If you look back at some of my previous videos of us riding, it's going to be a built motor or a heads and cams Gixxer. I think it might be in that video. Go back and watch that video and you'll see a little clip of what happened. But yeah, drain plug came out, so we're worried about the motor. We don't know if the motor's good or not. You'll find out in this video for sure, but we're worried. So hopefully the motor's okay in the bike. I really don't know, but I'm hoping, because she shut it off really quick and there was still a ton of oil pouring out of that thing when she was like still trying to get over to the shoulder. There's still a ton of oil in it, so hopefully it's good. But next clip you'll see is the bike starting up, because we'll be at the dealership putting oil in it and stuff like that, so you'll see that. Hopefully you guys have been liking all the content I've been putting out on the M1000. Been doing a ton of racing on it, as you can tell. I got the carbon fiber seat on it, been doing a ton of racing on it, and man, it's freaking fun. Still trying to get used to this thing because it's a wheelie monster, dude. If I'm not hitting from 40, 50, this thing at 60 is insane. But the footage I got on this thing it's awesome. I got some really good footage I'm going to be putting out for you guys on that. So hopefully this baby's okay. We don't have no issues with the motor, and you know, she's still doing great, still running strong. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support we've been getting, especially over on Instagram. Instagram's going crazy right now. I've been blowing up on Instagram the past few weeks, so go check that out. A ton of content over there you guys don't see on YouTube. But yeah, we'll get into it. Let's see if the motor's good. Fingers crossed, baby. I hope the motor's good. Thank you guys so much. After this video, go check out my link down below in the description, and I got links for you guys for BT Moto, Brock's Performance, and Shine Armor. Save you guys anywhere from 5% to 20% on your guys' entire order. Well, and I sprayed the WD-40 on the thing too. Yeah. So far, so good. So it looked pretty cool too, because off your headlight, it was smoking off your headlight. It looked really cool. That sounds about normal. Alright, so that was the first start of the S1K with the oil plug that came out of it and the oil went everywhere. Bike sounds great, so we should be good to rock and roll. I'm getting ready to take it out for the first ride and figure it out from there, make sure everything still sounds good while riding it. Alrighty, so I don't know if you guys saw in my last video, but the S1000RR ended up losing the oil drain plug out of it, and oil leaked all over the bike when we were in Cleveland last weekend. So I brought it up to the dealership today so we could put a new plug in it, new crush washer, and obviously fresh oil. And as you just saw or will see, the bike sounds amazing on startup. Does not sound bad at all. I got a service light on, which was about to get reset as soon as I get back from this ride, so that's nothing to worry about. But the bike is already warmed up because we just had it running inside, so we're good there. But man, I was so worried about this thing leaking oil literally everywhere. Oh yeah, still sounds amazing. Oh, the bike sounds so good. So happy with it. Because man, was I nervous that we lost this motor in this thing. I was about to be so sad if we lost the motor in this bike. But everything sounds good, so I'm super happy. Everything sounds good in the motor. No extra noises, no error codes, no messages. Going out this way is probably going to be a pain. Might just have to go right. But yeah, so we were literally in Cleveland cruising down the interstate when the drain plug literally came flying out and oil went absolutely everywhere. So she got the bike shut off rather quickly and got over to the side of the road. There was still a ton of oil leaking out everywhere. So I figured we saved it because of how quickly she got it off to the side of the road. And like she said, whenever she was riding it, she didn't hear any noises coming from the motor at the time. And which is correct, the motor still sounds great. What are you doing? You're literally on, what in the world? That's one way to do it, I guess. And I'm still riding on the same tire, so I did clean the tire extremely well after all of it happened. Literally right after it happened on the side of the road, we cleaned the tire off the best we could, and then I took it home the next day and brake cleaned it and cleaned it off the best I could. Well, tire sticks. This thing sounds great. Of course my ABS light came on. That's not a worry either. Oh yeah. It's doing good, doing good. No issues. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, because if you guys know the motors for these things, and to get them, the motors swapped in these things, it's a hefty fee, and I mean a hefty fee to get these things. If you have to get a whole new motor, it's very expensive. Even to rebuild one is not cheap at all. Like literally not cheap at all. We would have been spending, depending on if we had to get a new one, rebuild it, whatever, it still would have cost anywhere from 6 to 12K, maybe even a little more. We're gonna go straight. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh yeah, we'll go around this roundabout, come back. So the tire's still good. I'm not too worried about the tire because the tire is hooking and it doesn't feel slick at all through these roundabouts. Now it'll probably be slick because I got all this dirt and everything on it, but it's not too bad. So we're gonna keep the same tire. If anybody's asking, am I gonna change the tire? At this very moment, I am not gonna change the tire. Everybody that was at the dealership, they looked at it, and some of them said that they would replace it just because it did get soaked in oil. But the ones that really looked at it, and I looked at it super close and everything, and I know how well I cleaned it, I'm not too worried about putting a new tire on it because it does look really, really good. Perfect. I'm happy. The S1K. The S1K is still alive, baby. Thank the Lord. Oh, I was so nervous. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that, guys. I'm not gonna make it a super long video. Plus, the first start on this thing's like a good 5 minutes or so of us starting this up for the first time. So that coupled with this video, it's gonna be a good 12 to 15 minute long video, maybe more. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everybody that stayed with that S1K chick on the side of the road, because we were with quite a few people when it happened. Thank you everybody that stayed behind with her. Thank you everybody at Tom Wood Power Sports for hooking us up and getting us in literally immediately to get this checked out. Thank you for getting a spot in for us to put this up on the lift and go over everything, get some new oil on it. Thank you guys so much. We love each and every one of you guys, and seriously guys, be safe. You never know when something's like this, you never know what's going to happen when you're out riding. Hug your loved ones before you get out and ride. Never leave the house angry, and ride safe. Most importantly, we love you guys. Peace out. Ride safe.